case you guys are wondering who this is my broke best friend who hangs out with me. So this is Caleb. I am bringing him here because I think a lot of people are like, why isn't that boy at school? I think that we need to educate our children all around, and he needs to see the Black community doing things that are important. So when they called me today and said, is he sick? I said, no, he's not sick, but he's with his mama going to Oakland. I just want to thank everyone for this award. It was definitely a rough year, I think, for all of us. This was a wonderful opportunity for me, so thank you, Seth Budner, Taj, and Kathy. It means everything to me. You know, after 20 years in corporate America, marketing an iconic brand, I had the audacity to want to start an organization and a business for myself and create a life for myself. Grace Marketing was born out of the desire to pretty much continue doing what I wanted to do, to create an opportunity for me to have a flexible schedule so I could show up in my son's life and be active and participate, and also for the opportunity to work with organizations that appreciated and valued my contribution. So there, Grace Marketing was formed. I had a plan, easy peasy, not so much. Little did I know, right after I launched the agency, a global pandemic would occur. And I would not only be affected by it from a business perspective, but from a health perspective. I had a very serious bout with COVID. But honey, I am here. And I am standing, and I am smiling, and I am ever grateful. And the only phrase that comes to mind is, won't he do it? Won't he do it? And he did. But I will say that I could have never done this or launched my agency without a lot of people in this room. I see you today, the Elaines, the Brendas, people who basically said, I'm going to find some business for you, don't you worry, and made it happen for me. So I love you for that. There is a table back there of my family and my friends who came to see me and join me. And then my personal Batman is my oldest brother, Eddie, who has encouraged me all along and has always been there to lift me up. Now, in closing, there's a part that I wanted to say, and I wanted to give my fresh perspective as a new entrepreneur to some of my fellow Black-owned businesses. I didn't know if it was appropriate, so I decided to call Kathy Adams, and I said, girl, do you think I can say this? And Kathy, in her big style, and I'm sure her hand was right on this hip right here as she was on the phone, and she said, girl, you better say that, because if you don't, I will. So here it goes. It is a wonderful, beautiful thing when we get to do business and work with people who look like ourselves. My only request to you, and again, this may not have ever happened to you, it just happened to me, is that we value each other and we treat each other and pay each other our worth. Yeah. And I ask that we also ensure that we give each other feedback when we're not doing the job so that we can improve and get better, right? Because I think that feedback is really important. And lastly, I would say that we shouldn't be so quick to write each other off when we don't perform. We should give each other a second chance because, yeah. Because, honey, I will tell you that if In-N-Out Burger messes up your order or Starbucks gets that coffee wrong, you are back up in there the next day giving them a second chance. So all I ask is that we give each other some grace and that we give each other opportunities. Thank you so much.
Grace Martin.